Welcome to the Slumber Vault. You have found your way here again, to this quiet harbor, this safe and secret place waiting for you, just beyond the edge of the waking world. You have done enough for today. You have carried enough, held enough. All of that effort, all of that pressure of trying to keep everything afloat, you can set it all down now. Gently. Place every single worry, every list, every thought carefully by the door. They are not needed on this journey. Let's begin by simply settling in. Find that perfect, comfortable position nestled in the softness of your bed. Feel the sheets. Perhaps they are cool and smooth against your skin. Feel the weight of the blanket, a gentle, reassuring presence, a soft, protective cloud resting upon you. And now, just notice your breath. You don't need to change it or control it. Simply observe. A slow, easy breath in, filling you with cool, quiet, silvery air. And a long, soft exhale, a sigh, letting the day dissolve, releasing. Breathing in stillness, breathing out pressure. With every exhale, you feel your body sinking just a little deeper into comfort, into peace. Let your awareness drift like a soft feather down to your shoulders. Have they been holding up all day, holding that tension high and tight? Just give them permission to soften, to melt down and away from your ears. Feel the release. There is nothing to hold up right now. And notice your hands. Have they been gripping things tightly, steering and managing? Allow your fingers to gently unfurl, to rest, open and at ease, soft and still upon the bed. You are completely supported. You're being held by the bed, by this quiet room. You don't need to hold on to anything at all. Tonight's story is a gentle journey. It is a dream of letting go. We are drifting back to a time and a place where there were no heavy burdens, only the simple, pure joy of watching a little paper boat sail away. There is no effort here, only wonder. You are safe, you are at peace, and it is time to rest.
You are here, safe in your cocoon of comfort, floating in the quiet space between waking and sleep. You are resting now, and you can feel that wonderful, heavy tiredness settling over you. It is a good tiredness, the kind that comes at the end of a long, long day. It is a heavy velvet blanket draping softly over your shoulders, your arms, your legs, your entire body. A feeling of sinking down, down, in the most pleasant, comforting way. And as your body feels heavy, your mind begins to feel light. You feel a gentle, quiet desire to simply drift, to float, to be carried without any effort at all. You are letting go. And as you settle deeper, deeper into the softness, you begin to notice a sound. It is very, very far away at first. Just a whisper, a tiny shh, shh, shh. You wonder for a moment, is it your own breath? Is it just the sound of the quiet room? And then it comes. Trust a little closer. A soft, distant patter. You recognize it. The sound of rain. It is not a stormy sound, not a heavy, loud, or angry rain. No, this is a gentle rain, a cleansing rain, a hushing sound, like a million tiny, soft fingers drumming on a faraway roof, a whisper against a distant window pane. This sound, it is a thread, a silver thread of memory, and it is pulling you gently, so very gently. It is calling you back. Back to a place of cozy, perfect safety. The feeling of your bed, the softness of your pillow, the weight of your blanket, it all begins to merge, to blend. It is changing, dissolving into another feeling. A feeling of being bundled up, warm and dry, and so very comfortable. The soft darkness behind your closed eyes, it begins to lighten. Not to the brightness of a sunny day, no, but to a soft, gentle, pearly light. You are not in your room anymore. You are somewhere else. Somewhere long ago. You open your eyes slowly, and you are standing. You are standing under the safe, dry cover of a wooden porch. The world before you is washed in the most beautiful, gentle colors, soft grays, deep, mossy greens, the color of wet leaves and damp grass, and a silvery, shimmering light that seems to hang in the air itself as the rain falls in a gentle, misty curtain. The sky is a soft, pearl gray blanket tucked in from one horizon to the other. There is no sun, only this diffused, gentle glow that makes everything look soft. Everything looks clean, new, as if the entire world has just been rinsed and set out to dry. You see the tiny, perfect crystal beads of water clinging to the edge of a green leaf. You see the dark, rich color of the wet bark on the trees.
It is so beautiful. And it is so quiet. You take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. And the air is wonderful. It is cool and fresh and alive. It carries that magical, earthy scent, petrichor, the smell of rain falling on dry, thirsty soil, a dusty mineral scent that speaks of relief. It smells like damp pavement, a clean, stony smell. And beneath that is the green, living perfume of the grass, of the leaves, of the damp earth itself. It is the smell of the world taking a long, slow, refreshing drink. It smells like peace. And the sound. The rain is closer now. It is here. It is the main sound, but it is not loud. It is a hushing sound, a shh, shh. It is the sound of a million tiny drops landing on the grass, making it glisten. A soft patter, patter, patter on the wooden roof above your head. A cozy, safe sound. A musical drip, drop, drip from the edge of the eaves as the water gathers and lets go. It is a symphony of gentle sounds, a rhythmic, cozy blanket of sound wrapping all around you. And almost underneath the sound of the rain, you can hear something else. Very distant. The muffled, happy sound of voices. Not loud, not calling out, just murmuring. And then a soft, sudden laugh like a little bell, quickly hushed. It makes you smile. You are not alone here. You feel younger. You feel lighter. You look down, and you can feel the soft, worn fabric of a familiar coat. It is zipped up high, keeping your chest perfectly warm. You can feel the cool, damp, fresh air on your cheeks, on the tip of your nose. But your hands are warm, tucked deep into your pockets. You feel completely safe, utterly protected by the porch, by your warm clothes, by the gentle gray day itself. There is a feeling of stillness, of having nowhere else to be, nothing else to do except just be. Here. Now. This is not a day to hide from. This is a day for an adventure. A quiet, magical adventure. You look out and you see that the rain has transformed everything. The ordinary world is gone. In its place is a new land, a magical land made of water. The puddles in the driveway, they are not puddles. They are vast silver seas, shimmering, reflecting the pearl gray sky. The gutter along the curb is no longer a gutter. It is a river, a swift, winding, mysterious river flowing with purpose on its way to some unknown, magical sea. You watch as a single leaf, bright, bright yellow, floats by on that tiny current. A perfect, tiny raft, sailing bravely along on its grand voyage. And you feel a little spark of gentle, quiet discovery. You turn your head, and you see them, your friends, just a few of them, huddled together a little further down the porch. They are not hiding from the rain. They are not cold. They are bent over in deep, serious concentration. Their faces are quiet, focused. On their hands, what are they doing? You look down, and you can find it, resting in your palms as if it had been waiting for you all along. Paper. Smooth, cool, simple paper. And you know, in your heart, you know exactly what to do.
You look down at the paper resting in your hands. Perhaps it is a page from an old, forgotten notebook. You can see the faint, pale blue lines running across it, like a tiny, empty map. Or perhaps it is a piece of soft gray newsprint, already fuzzy at the edges. It doesn't matter. It is perfect. You feel the texture. It is smooth and cool and light. It holds a quiet promise, a gentle potential. And you begin the task, the wonderful, familiar, methodical task, the quiet, magical art of folding. You smooth the paper once on your knee, making it flat and ready. And now the first fold. So slowly, so carefully, you bring the bottom edge up to meet the top edge. You watch as the corners align perfectly. One corner meets the other exactly. And then you press down. You run your fingernail along the new fold from the center out to the edge. It makes a soft, crisp, satisfying sound, a little shk, a whisper of creation. You have made a long, perfect rectangle. You turn it so the folded edge is at the bottom, a solid foundation. Now the second fold. You find the top right corner and you fold it down and inwards so its edge meets the perfect center line. A beautiful, sharp triangle. You smooth it down. You run your thumb over it, feeling the new layer. And then you do the same with the top left corner, folding it down and inwards to meet its partner right in the middle. Another perfect triangle. You smooth it once, twice, and you look. It looks like a little paper house with a pointed roof and a solid base. It feels good, so simple, so right.
At the bottom, there is a long, double-layered strip, a brim. You take the top layer, the top brim, and you fold it up, all the way across, up against the little house. Another crisp fold, another soft shk. And then you carefully turn the whole thing over. It is the same on this side. You take the other brim and you fold it up to match. Up, up, until it is neat and tidy. You press it down, and now you have a little paper hat. You could almost put it on a tiny finger. It is perfect. But this is not its final form.
Now comes the magic. The gentle, wonderful transformation. You pick up the little hat and you put your thumbs inside. From the bottom, you gently pull the two outside corners apart. And as you pull, the entire shape shifts. It collapses inwards and opens in a new direction. The hat becomes a square, a diamond resting in your hand. You smooth it down. It is thicker now, more solid. You feel the many layers of paper all tucked neatly inside. A perfect paper diamond. And now, the final folds. You take the bottom corner of the diamond, the top flap, and you fold it up, up, to meet the very top point. Another triangle. You press it smooth. You turn it over and you do the very same thing on the other side. The bottom corner folds up to meet the top point. It is a smaller, thicker triangle now. All the magic is folded deep inside. And now, the reveal. This is the most wonderful part of all. At the very top of your triangle, there are 2 points standing side by side. You hold the triangle at its base, and with your other hand, you take those 2 top points and you pull them gently, oh so gently, apart. And like a flower blooming in your hands, like a secret opening to the world, the paper expands. The sides open, the center flattens, and suddenly, there it is. It is not a triangle, it is not a hat, it is a boat. A perfect, simple, beautiful paper boat. It rests in the palm of your hand. It has a flat bottom, a pointed bow, and a pointed stern. It is ready. You look up. Your friends have finished theirs too. You see them, a little fleet, held in their quiet hands. One
is made from blue paper, a soft, pale blue. One is white. One has words on it, tiny gray letters from a story you cannot read. No one speaks. You just smile. A small, shared, secret smile. The task now is to find the perfect harbor. You walk to the very edge of the dry porch. You look down at the river that the rain has made. It is not a gutter. It is a grand canal, a winding silver ribbon of moving water. It flows along the curb, clear and quick and full of purpose. It is on a secret journey, and you are going to be part of it. You kneel down, slowly, carefully. You feel the pavement beneath your knees. It is cool and damp and solid. You feel a tiny, cool droplet of rain land on your cheek, but you do not mind. You hold your little boat in your hand. You hold it just above the moving water. You watch the current for a moment. You see how it swirls around a tiny pebble, how it rushes around a blade of grass. You find a spot that looks just right, and then you place it on the water so gently. There is a moment, a single quiet heartbeat where it just sits. It bobs. You see the paper darken just a little right at the waterline as it accepts the water, and then the current takes it. It floats. It truly floats. It is a miracle. Your friends, they launched theirs too. 1, 2, 3 little boats bobbing on the silver water. They begin to move. This is not a race. It is not a competition. There is no prize. There is no finish line. They are not racing each other. They are simply on a journey. A race with the water. A journey with the rain. And you just watch. This is the only thing in the entire world to do, and your mind becomes so quiet. All of your focus, every single thought is on that little boat, your boat. It spins in a tiny, slow circle as it passes a little whirlpool, and then it straightens itself out like it knows just where it is going. It is a brave little boat. It bobs and it dips as a larger drop of rain lands right beside it. It sails steadily past a twig that looks like a fallen log. It is a small white speck sailing on a grand silver river. Your friends are quiet too.
just watching.
You hear one of them let out a soft "ooh" as the blue boat gently overtakes the white boat. You hear a soft, muffled giggle as one boat gently bumps into a leaf. It pauses for a moment. It is not stuck. It is just resting. And then a tiny, invisible puff of wind nudges it, and it is free. It sails on. There is no worry. There is no suspense. There is only the watching, the simple, pure, hypnotic joy, seeing it go, seeing it sail. And your little boat, your brave paper messenger, it sails on. It is surprisingly steady, bobbing with a gentle, confident rhythm. It follows the current, that silver, winding path that the rain has created just for this moment. It sails past the edge of the lawn, where the tall, green grass dips down to touch the water, like a tiny green forest on the riverbank. It sails past the dark, wet, ancient roots of the big oak tree on its grand and secret voyage. And you just watch. You watch it, and you watch it. Your eyes are soft. Your breath is slow. You watch as it gets smaller and smaller. It becomes a tiny white speck in the distance. A little fleck of white against the dark, wet gray of the pavement. And then it rounds a corner, far, far away, where the curb disappears down the hill. It bobs once more, and it is gone. It has sailed away, out of sight. You stay there, kneeling, for a long, quiet moment. The cool, damp pavement, you can barely feel it. The soft, misty air, you can barely feel it on your skin. Because a new feeling is washing over you. A wonderful, warm, floating feeling. It is the feeling of lightness. That heavy, heavy feeling. The one you sometimes carry on your shoulders. That secret, tiring effort of trying so hard to keep everything afloat. It seems to have gone with the boat. It has sailed away, around the corner, and out of sight. As you watched it sail away, you didn't worry. You didn't wonder if it would sink or get stuck or be lost. You didn't try to control where it went or how fast it sailed. You didn't try to protect it. You just let it go. You folded it, you set it on the water, and you let it go. You trusted the water.
You trusted the boat. You trusted the journey. And in that letting go, you found peace. A deep, simple, quiet peace. You take a slow, easy breath. And you notice the rain is softening now. The steady patter, patter has become a hush. A gentle, misty shh, shh. The grand river, the canal along the curb, it seems to be slowing down. Its rushing journey is quieting. The race is over. You look over at your friends. They are sitting back on their heels, their hands resting in their laps. They are just breathing, watching the last of the water flow by. And they are smiling. Not a big, loud smile, but a quiet, shared, knowing smile. A smile that says, "We saw that. That was magic." The task is complete. The boats have sailed. A deep, simple feeling of accomplishment settles in your heart. It feels like a warm, smooth stone resting gently in the palm of your hand. You did exactly what you meant to do. And it was enough. It was perfect. You take one more long, slow breath of that cool, clean, rain-washed air. It smells so good. It smells of clean earth and wet leaves and new beginnings. The gray sky, it doesn't seem dark. It seems luminous, glowing with a soft, pearly, hidden light. And the image, the feeling of the cool pavement, the scent of the rain, the sound of the gentle hush, it all begins to soften, to blur just a little at the edges, like a beautiful watercolor painting left out in the gentle rain. The colors, the sounds, the feelings, they are all blending and fading and dissolving, melting back into comfort, back into warmth, back into peace. And you are back. You are back in the safety and the deep, deep warmth of your bed. But you are not the same. You are lighter. You have brought that feeling with you. That beautiful, easy, weightless feeling of relief. The soft gray light of the rainy day has faded,
faded into the deep, comfortable, safe darkness of your quiet room. The sound of the rain, that soft shh, has gone. Only the sound of stillness remains. And you can feel the wonderful, heavy comfort of your blankets all around you. You are no longer watching the boat. You are the boat. You are floating. You are drifting on the most calm, the most peaceful and endless sea. A warm, dark, gentle sea of sleep. You are being carried, supported and held by the gentlest, quietest current. You do not need to paddle. You do not need to steer. You do not even need to know the way. There is nothing for you to do at all. You only need to float.
The current, the deep, slow, wise current, it is taking you exactly where you need to go. To deep, restorative, peaceful sleep. Just as you let that little paper boat sail away, just as you watched it drift around the corner and out of sight, you can now let the day sail away. See all the thoughts, all the plans, all the little to-do lists, all the remnants of the day. See them as tiny little paper boats, just like the one you made. A whole little fleet bobbing gently on the water. And you don't have to do anything. You just let them go. In your mind, just watch them as the gentle current takes them one by one. Watch them drift, drifting further and further away, floating over the quiet horizon of your mind, becoming smaller and smaller until they are just tiny distant specks. And then they are gone, and you are left with peace. There is nothing to hold on to. There is nothing to keep afloat. You are being held. You are being supported completely by the softness beneath you, by the quiet, by this safe, peaceful, magical moment. You are free to simply drift, and your body feels so heavy in the most wonderful, comfortable way. Your arms are heavy and warm. Your legs are heavy and still. Even your eyelids are so very heavy and soft and closed. Heavy, and yet at the same time you feel so light. A magical, dreamy feeling. Heavy as you sink
down, down, down into the mattress. And light as you float on that warm, dark, peaceful sea, sinking and floating all at the very same time. And your breath is the current. You don't even have to think about it. Your body knows exactly what to do. Each soft, slow exhale is the gentle current pushing you just a little further, a little deeper, out into the ocean of rest, further into peace, further and further into sleep, drifting, floating, letting go. It is so easy. It is so simple. There is nothing else to do. There is nowhere else to be. Just this deep, deep comfort, this profound, quiet, endless rest. Sleep now. Float, drift, and sleep. Good night.